Hello, Barack Obama. This is Ms. Rendazzo, and this is our third training. I am bringing it to you by screencast-o-matic.com. This is a free screencasting tool. You get up to 5 videos free, and then you can upload them to your YouTube channel if you have a YouTube channel, and delete them and re-record up to 5 more. So it's kind of nice. It's affordable. If you want to pay for a subscription, you can do more than 5 videos and just store them within the account. It's a nice tool just to kind of narrate and take pictures of your screen as you go along. So today I covered a bunch of things in our training. I covered linking text, linking images to outside resources, linking text to sites, uploading files and creating a link to files. So we did a lot of internal things on our page, and I did a video for you preceding this video, I should say, on linking and background colors. So if you want to check those out, they are also attached to the email as well. In the training, embedding code came up, and a teacher asked if we were able to actually play a video through our page rather than putting a link on the page and having the students go outside of your teacher page to play the video. And you can understand that that can be a little tedious for the students, especially the younger guys, because they and girls, because they tend to get a little confused with new windows and navigating back and forth between, each site and multitasking. So this is going to bring the player right into your page. So that's a little background knowledge of embedding code. So the very first thing I'm going to do is go to, obviously, hempsteadschools.org. Just going to sign out from my previous training, and we're going to sign back in. And with this first initial of your first name and your full last name. Remember, we do not do behind the @ sign. That's only for email accounts, to sign into your email address, and your password. Next thing, we're going to tap on Site Manager at the top right. And then that brings us to our index page. So let me move this over a little bit. Your look is a little different than mine. The procedure is the same. So you may not have teacher page selection over here. You may have it elsewhere, but you know how to get there at this point. Once you tap on teacher pages, you find your name, of course, and you tap on your name, and that brings you to all of your pages. We did discuss today how to add new pages. You can inactivate them if you don't want them to show. And you can organize them. So it's kind of like a tier system of what's going to come in first and second. You can drop and drag in any order the pages, how you want them to appear when your students come on your page. Next thing I want to go over is, what do I want to logically do? Well, I want to go to the page where I want to put my videos. May I recommend that you create a video page and practice that first, because I found today, thankfully I have a playground page that you should have an area where you practice and then come into your instructional pages, your schedule pages, and put things in once you feel comfortable doing them. So I created a video page just to kind of show you what to do. I'm just going to go back here because it seems to be a little glitchy. So videos, there we go. Sorry about that. So your content app looks similar to mine. Mine's a little different of a view, but it all is the same. When you tap under that pencil, you have a workspace. Okay. And the procedure, again, is the same. It's just a little bit of a different look on your end. I already put in some content because I wanted you to see the source code that I already have some items on the page, because when we bring the code in, you're going to see source code, and I want you to be able to view and understand the placement of the code and where it's coming in. So I have videos for May 19th. Oops, we're going to change that. May 20th. And Now I might want to do May 21st. So now I want to bring in a video for May 22nd. I'm going to select that, bold it, stay under that feather tool, make your text large, maybe center it, whatever you want to do. And of course you have your color palette where you can change the color as well. That's all style, and it's to each his own, however you want to manage that. Right. So my next step is I had already gone out and found a video to my liking and previewed it and made sure it was an educational resource before I bring it in. Most YouTube videos are people like you and I, but there are some on occasions where you'll find videos like this from BrainPop that are powered through YouTube that you can embed the code. PBS typically has videos on here as well, and History Kids, it's called, typically has videos for the kids as well. I'm going to use History for Kids this time. I know it's a reputable resource, and it's on YouTube, so we're able to embed the code. I'm going to go ahead and tap on it and bring it forward. I'm just going to pause it. And right underneath your YouTube videos, you've probably seen this a million times. It gives you the capability of sharing it to your social media accounts. But it also has this little guy here. It's an icon that's a less than sign or a greater than sign, I like to say. And that's where you embed the video player into the teacher page so that your students can play it right through and not have to go outside of your page to view it. Now, we could copy the link here, but that's defeating the purpose of having them remain on your page. So we're going to go ahead and tap on Embed. And right underneath the video, you can see, I'm just going to scroll down here, that you have code. This is a bracket, a frame, a container, if you will. Those are computer science terms that hold the code on that page. So YouTube provides a container of code that holds that code on that video on that page. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do a Control C. Every time you do a right click copy, it seems to get a little crazy on me. Okay, so I did Control key C for shortcut for copy. I'm going to take that back to my page. Okay, and I'm going to kind of look. We already know how to link. We already know how to bring in an image, most of us. We already know, experts at uploading files at this point and attaching and linking different things to them. We also know our font tools, our feather, our color palette, and center, right, left adjustment. And we also have this, ooh, that looks familiar. It's the greater than and less than sign that we talked about before. So that's telling me my source code for this page is under there. Now, in my training, I wiped out the code. I thought that this was just a sample of showing you how things come in. And, you know, I kind of am thankful I had the playground because that was our practice page and I didn't really mess with any of my things on my page. So may I recommend that you have that same sort of practice page until you're very comfortable with bringing in the code. So this source code is everything that is currently on this page. So you're going to see my text, it's aligned, it's centered, there's my first video from May 19th, there's my second video. Okay, looks like I have another video here, some more text. So this is HTML. This is hypertext markup language. This is manually a programming language that us computer scientists, or teachers of computer science, I should say, generally use to teach students how to develop and build websites by hand, manually. So this is telling me this is the end of my code, and it kind of ends with text. So May 22nd, yep. Ends with text. Seems like the video matches up with the placement of the video. So this parallels this. This mirrors this. This is our container for what's on our page. So we're going to go ahead and enter, and we're going to paste that last video. So I'm telling it I want my next video that I just grabbed from YouTube to play through my page, and I want it right under May 22nd. Okay. So you can kind of read this code. It's written instructions for programmers. So I'm going to click OK. And the video is there. It's down underneath. I'm going to save it. And a lot of you use your preview tool, which is fine. I still feel it's distorted somewhat in that view. But if you feel comfortable using that, by all means use it. But you can kind of see that it's there and it plays right through your page. Okay. All right. So there you go. Other things you could do is same thing you would do on your plans or on your instructional plan page or schedule page. You can add whatever text you want. You might want to give a set of instructions here just in plain English after viewing the video, comma, give me a 3, 2, 1. 3 ideas you gleaned from Decoration Day. 2 things you didn't know. 1 thing you might have a question about. Again, we all have our own way of approaching our 3, 2, 1s, but you get the idea. And so any kind of written instructions can still go on here. Even though you're embedding a video, it doesn't change all of your other ideas that you've learned in the past, okay? So there you have it. We're going to save. And again, whatever changes you make, you can view in your preview tool. I am not quite sure where your preview tool is. Mine is up here on the right. Yours may be different. This all looks different on your end, but again, the function is the same. So that concludes embedding video into your teacher web page so the students can play directly through your page and not have to go out to a new window on the internet to an outside resource. If in the future you have any questions, I'm always happy to individually help you. A lot of you come with great ideas to the training. We are very limited on time, so sometimes I don't get to everyone's questions and concerns, but I'm always available to answer any questions and concerns prior to Monday. So if anything comes up and you need my help, just reach out. Thank you.